Hi there, it's Michael Ackerman coming to you from Seattle, Washington, where I'm a realtor with Coldwell Banker Bain. Today's video blog is called, Why Should I Work with an Agent or a Broker? I was inspired for this video blog because I run across a lot of people in the public coming into my open houses on Sundays, especially buyers, saying, oh no, we're not working with an agent. We don't really need an agent. And after selling real estate for 20 years, I guess because I have the inside knowledge of knowing all that can happen in a real estate transaction. Some go very smoothly, but a lot of them hit bumps, especially in the last couple of years where lending requirements have tightened up. Inspections are a lot more intense now. We're now doing sewer scope inspections on older homes in Seattle. There's just a lot of knowledge and changes that have happened over the last couple of years that the general public may or may not be privy to. I cannot imagine purchasing a home without an advocate or somebody helping me through the transaction because it's such a huge transaction and purchase. But I do respect the people if they don't feel they want to work with agents. I totally respect it. I just don't happen to agree with it. And yes, I am a real estate agent, so I do. I am coming from a place of knowing that I am worth it and that we are worth it in this industry. But I thought I'd explain to you a couple of reasons probably why. It used to be that we as real estate agents held all the knowledge. We had the listings. We had the information about the listings. The public really relied on us to give them information about what was on the market. I, for one, am thrilled that the public has all that information now. You, the public, get the new listings on various websites as soon as we get them in the multiple. So the knowledge of what's available on the market, the knowledge of number of bedrooms and bathrooms, the view, the pictures, the tax records, the square footage, the number of comparable solds in the neighborhood, you can get a lot of information on the website, to various websites, which is great. How do you disseminate that and use that and gain the knowledge of what that's going to mean in your particular market at any particular time? That's where an agent really comes into play and is a really great advocate for you. There are things that come up in transactions, and I've been doing this for 20 years, that still astound and amaze me, that I think, wow, I'm really glad that I'm here to advocate for my seller or my buyer. A seller buyer isn't necessarily going to know what those things are if they go through a transaction and the transaction goes fine. There may be things that come up later that are going to come back and bite them, which you really could avoid if you work with an agent or a broker. Working with buyers, I know the nuances of what they're looking for. And instead of a buyer having to go out and look at open houses every Sunday, some really great homes come on a Monday or Tuesday rather than having to wait that long. And in this market, waiting that long could mean the house is sold and there were multiple offers, which I'll get into in a moment. But having an agent or broker that can go out and preview the place the day it comes on the market or the following day, get you in right away, is paramount to being able to put you in a position of making a choice on a home that you might fall in love with. Rather than having to wait till Sunday and the agent said, oh, it just sold yesterday with 2 offers. You could have gotten in sooner with an agent. I also really pay close attention to the nuances of what my buyers want. For instance, I have a couple of buyers right now, One of them hates hollow core doors. He just hates hollow core doors. He wants solid doors in his home. So I'm really concentrating on that. I show them houses and I say, this is a great house. It's very contemporary and modern, which is what they're looking for. But it does have hollow core doors. So knowing that going into it, we might write an offer to have the doors replaced, get a credit for new doors. But I know that about this buyer. Rather than the buyer having to run around or calling listing agents asking, does your house have hollow core doors? I can disseminate that for him. We also can provide really good quality service providers during the transaction and even after it closes. I have amassed a wonderful list of inspectors, sewer scope inspectors, sewer repair people, plumbers, electricians, carpenters that I can recommend that I know will do a really good job for my clients at a really reasonable price. And there are great websites out there like Angie's List, etc., where you can do your own research or Yelp. But it's really great to get first-hand experience from a working agent who's currently working in the market or in the city where you are to give you viable service providers that are working today and that they know are going to do a really good job for you. So that's really valuable. And I hope all my past clients will call me if they see this, and they do, needing service providers, because I'm more than happy to hand those names out to take good care of them. And especially in this market where it's heating up, you really need to be on it. I talked earlier about getting into a home soon after it comes on the market. I also alluded to the fact that there are a lot of multiple offers going on. There are a lot of multiple offers going on. There are more buyers than there are homes coming on the market right now. So the demand is higher than the supply. So when a really good house comes on that's presented well and well priced, there are sometimes 16, 20 offers on a home. You as a purchaser, as a buyer, want to set yourself up for success. And agents like myself have a really great proven track record of tips and things that you can do to make your offer more appealing than the other people. I'm also, like I said earlier, I've been doing this for a while, and I've gotten really, really good at presenting in multiple offer situations. So I've been very successful in getting my clients a home where they might not have been the highest priced offer, but the agent and the sellers liked me so much they really wanted to work with my buyers. So without an agent, it's really hard to sell yourself. We as agents can sell you, our clients, really, really well. We can brag about you. We can really do our job to make you the most appealing client and make the seller want to sell the house to you. So if you're not working with an agent, you really should think about it and interview a couple. And that's another thing. Don't just settle on one. You should interview 2 or 3 and pick the one that you feel is going to be the best fit for you on a professional basis and also on an emotional basis. You should really feel like you like that person kind of on a gut level because you're going to be spending some quality time with he or she. So if you have any other questions about real estate in general, please feel free to email me at michaelackerman@cbbain.com. And do remember, it's all about the connection.